and welcome back to another video on my channel. This has been a heavily requested video, so I'm going to make one. I'll be honest, I don't like making videos like a lot of these other Algerian YouTubers, using any little tiny pixel or tiny detail to try and make a big deal out of this Cameroon case, to try and, you know, get a load of views. I'm not interested in speculation. I'm only interested in facts. I'm not going to go down the road of false hope just to make people excited when the chances of a replay are slim. So we know that for sure that a meeting took place on April 21. April 21 was that date everyone was waiting for. Faf said it, it was everywhere. That is the date Algeria's case would get looked at. First we were saying by the FIFA disciplinary committee, then they were saying by the FIFA refereeing committee. Ultimately, I don't think FIFA know which one it was best to go down with in terms of where the case was most relevant, because disciplinary, you're looking at corruption and, you know, factors affecting football that shouldn't be influencing it, and refereeing, you're looking at technical errors, VAR, mistakes and officiating. So regardless of how that went about, the meeting did take place on April 21. Depending on when you're watching this, the time I'm filming this, that happened yesterday. Okay, so April 21 happened. We know a meeting happened. We know FIFA considered the case in Switzerland. We don't know how long the meeting took place. We don't know what decision was made. What we do know is that a conversation, a discussion, a meeting was held. But what I did start to allude to before the 21st came around is that just because they're discussing on the 21st doesn't mean we're going to hear a decision on the 21st. And if anything, the fact that they haven't come out with a decision straight away is probably a more positive sign, because if they just rejected it and said you've got no case, it would have been thrown out after 5 minutes, we would have heard about it straight away. So the fact that we haven't heard yet, I think is a positive sign. Now, Thursday evening, the spokesperson for media at FAF came out. I think his name is Salah Bey Aboud. He came out and he said, FAF have not heard anything from FIFA, which means one of two things. Either it's good because they're still looking at the case and we still haven't heard a decision yet, or it means they are passing the case to another body, e.g. disciplinary committee passing it to refereeing committee passing it to disciplinary committee. So those are the two logical reasons as to why we've not heard anything back from FIFA. It's ongoing or it's being passed to another body. Salah Bey Aboud, the FAF media spokesman, also said that they've heard nothing, but they do expect to hear a decision in the coming days. So regardless of the fact that we've heard nothing, we should still be hearing a decision from FIFA within the coming days. But the longer they spend on it is surely a positive for us, because it means they're looking at it more in depth. So what we should be doing is just waiting. I'd be very surprised if we heard the decision on a weekend. We could hear it on a weekend, but I doubt it. I know FAF like to release squads on the weekend, but I can't see a decision of this magnitude coming out on the weekend. It might do, who knows? We don't really know too much about how FIFA operates, but what we do know is that that decision is still being discussed. We haven't heard a decision yet. We simply have to play the waiting game. And I'm sure if it is a negative decision, Algeria are going to be more than ready to go to the CAS, the Court of Arbitration for Sport, even if FIFA reject the appeal. So no decision yet. FAF have come out and said we expect to hear a decision in the coming days, but the reality is the longer it takes for them to come up with a conclusion is surely a better outcome for Algeria, rather than them coming out straight away on the night of the meeting and saying, look, your case has been thrown out, it's a waste of time. So we wait, we continue to wait and see how this unfolds. No decision yet, nothing to report, just the FAF saying we expect a decision in the coming days. So we'll wait and see what FIFA say. But like I said, guys, get on with your lives. It was a heartbreaking end to the Cameroon game. We should have marked that set piece with a back five. It was horrendous marking. Should have concentrated for 30 more seconds. That's ultimately why I think we're not on that plane. But we wait. If there is a decision, like I said, if there is news, if there is an update, whether it be positive or negative, I will provide it on this channel. So if you're not hearing from me, it's because there is nothing to tell at this moment, okay? But I appreciate everyone wants to know what's going on. So thank you for watching this video, subscribe for more, drop a like, and I'll see you next time.